If you're a maker of soap, beard products or lip balm and you'd like to sell those things in the UK, your first hurdle to hurdle over is the Cosmetic Product Safety Report. Let's look at one now. Supplier, in this case, is MAF. I've chosen MAF because they're not a wholesalers. So they don't sell your shea butters and your mango butters, which means there's more to it, okay? So this is their website. This is a 8 variant cosmetic product safety assessment. That means 8 bars of soap or 8 bottles of beard oil. You can have more if you want. You can add on more. It'll cost you more. That's typical of the price. I've used a couple of these suppliers now and it's always around that, alright? So check out. They'll then send you a cosmetic product safety report to fill out. Right, we'll return to this bit in a minute. Come back to this bit. Let's just go through the basics first. About you and your business. Put all your details down. What the product is. In this case, it's soap. Even has some packaging details there, I don't know why. But they can have that info. And then down here is your base recipe. So that's your unscented, uncoloured bar of soap with your inky names. That's the Latin scientific name. You can get those from your point of sale or just Google it or use ChatGPT. And then we've got the supplier as well. The supplier will be important in a minute. Grams in your recipe. This video assumes that you've run your soap through a lye calculator. You understand all that. You just want to know how to sell it now. So I'm not going to go through the real basics of like what to do about making your bar of soap safe. Alright, you know about checking IFRA documents for essential oil usage rates. So your variants. Look at this one. Lavender, essential oil. Supplier, the soapery. Activated charcoal, black iron oxide. This one comes with a CI number. I don't know what CI is, but I know that it requires a number, which I've given the number there, right? I've not included anything in this bit because with the activated charcoal comes a material safety data sheet, which we'll talk about in a sec. Let's return now to this bit here, okay? Material safety data sheet. It wants that for all ingredients except plant-derived oils, butters, which is most of my ingredients. So that only leaves my charcoal, things like that, and my clays, alright? So where do we find these material safety data sheets? A good place to start is your wholesaler, and if you're in the UK, chances are that wholesaler is the soapery. Right, so go to About Us, Technical Documents, and everything's there. Every ingredient they sell is on here. If you've used a different supplier, like I did, I bought some stuff off Found in Bio, alright, and I needed that information, which I'll show you now. I simply emailed them. See there? I just emailed asking for the info, and very kindly, Alex from Found in Bio got back to me, and I was able to forward on my material safety data sheets for all the clay that I used. So we're happy with that. We've given them the info that they wanted, and we've sent it off. They'll then come back with a completed one. And this is what it looks like. Part A and your Part B. It's all very smart. It's got your exact concentrations. Like, I don't understand what all this is. Really, I don't understand what all it all means. But you kind of don't need to know. As long as what you're doing is safe, and you've gone through your legal channels, which you were doing by doing this, you're good to go. That's got all my 8 variants. This process took about a week to 2 weeks max. So that's math. I'll show you another one. I'll show you this one. This one's from So Posh. This was for my beard oil. So I've got my basic beard oil recipe, and I've bolted on my essential oils. This one I've put in drops. I'm quite surprised they let me get away with that. This is the first one I ever did. So you can tell I was quite green by putting drops rather than grams. But you know, they're there to help you. They didn't mind that I did that. They just did the calculation themselves and come back with the weight in grams, which is good of them. I'll show you a couple of little snags that I had as well. Right here I've got. So I wanted to use spearmint, right? And the kind lady at So Posh come back with this. That's not the right one. Yeah, there we go. She said we're going to have to reduce the spearmint to 1 drop per recipe. So pointless. So I switched over to peppermint instead. You know, they're really helpful. So if you're umming and ahhing about doing this because you think, oh, it's going to be a pain in the ass, admin, I've got to gather up all these documents. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it too much. You know, it's if I could do it, like I've learned all this as I go in the last couple of years. I've had help by superiors in the soap making game. You know, I've had assistance, but if you're very new to this stuff, don't let it put you off. So that's your bespoke one, okay? You can also get an off-the-shelf one. So that's if you want one that's pre-assessed. So say you want this, right? You want this item here. So rather than coming up with your own recipe, you can just buy it off the shelf, and you just choose essential oils or fragrance oils. You put your RP, that's your responsible person, that's you. That's the person that's legally responsible. And there's no assessment, time or anything. You just ready to go. You purchase it. They then send you the completed cosmetic product safety report, and you can start making and flogging after you've done a couple of other little things as well, which I've got videos on. So those are the 2 cosmetic product safety assessment options: bespoke or flexi, custom or flexi. It's not that hard. Don't let it stop you in your endeavours. I hope this video helps you, inspires you as well to start your own little business and reap the personal benefits of doing that. It's very rewarding having a little business. I'm not even talking about like money as well. It's good fun. It's very satisfying to make things and sell them and get positive reviews and see your items in like shops around the place, or barbers in my case. Yeah, I'm very big on encouraging people to do this stuff, so get amongst it. Thanks for watching.